want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about former reality star Eboni K is now pregnant by a sperm daughter. You know it could be a bottom shelf brat. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Eboni K has finally come out in a spread in People magazine saying she's pregnant. But of course, she's pregnant by a sperm donor. We don't know whose the sperm donor is because they can pick it from anybody. Remember when she said she'll never date a bus driver or never date a guy who's a 9-to-5-er? One of those type of statements, ignorant ass statement. Now she's pregnant. Now, you could go to some sperm banks, they let you pick out any guy that you want, anybody they have basically in the collection. But what if she got picked out a guy that they just gave her something? Maybe he was a bus driver, maybe he was a crackhead, maybe the guy was nothing but a construction worker. She don't know. As long as he got some Mayo in him, as long as he's a bottom shelf brat, Eboni K won't care. I guarantee you the guy that she wanted was white, because this woman thinks she is so above anybody, any black man in the community. Let me tell you something about this girl. What comes out your mouth eventually will return to you as karma. And I'm going to tell you, Eboni, you thought that you gonna get you a white boy who was good in math, a good businessman, somebody you can bring out and say, hey, he's a genius, he's gonna be somebody special. What end up happening, they'll take a sperm donor for anybody who's willing to give it away for $200 or $300, and you don't know who you got. That's some weird shit right there. When you get pregnant by a person, you don't know if that person got psychological problems. You don't know if that motherfucker is a serial killer. You don't know who you having a baby by. And those genetics of that father goes into that child. But she didn't care. She couldn't find her a suitable husband. You couldn't find a suitable husband because you had an unsuitable attitude. You had that negative attitude going into every relationship. That's why that Mayo guy, that bottom shelf, well, he wasn't a bottom shelf brat, the rich guy, refused to marry you because you got mad at him because he decided to spend COVID with his children instead of you. Hey, he had to let you go. You 40 years old. You an AKA. You've been to all the galas and you couldn't find one suitable man. Now, it's not that she couldn't find one suitable man. It's that a suitable man didn't like her attitude, didn't like the way she presented herself, didn't like the way she talked about people. See, men only go to women who they feel have a great personality, a mothering instinct, someone that they feel will be the best partner for them. And none of them found it in Eboni K. So she had to go for her last resort. She had to go to the sperm bank and basically, hopefully, pick out the right Mayo guy. She had to pick out the right bottom shelf brat. We don't know, but I do know this. When you have everything that she has, she's been on talk shows, she's been on reality shows, she's been everywhere, and you can't find a husband to procreate with, it ain't nothing wrong with the man, it's something wrong with you. Because there's plenty of women out here finding acceptable rich men, because there's a lot nowadays. But why couldn't you, Eboni? Because word has gotten around in the streets that Eboni is not an acceptable woman. So now to make herself look good, she goes on People magazine and does a spread of her having a baby with no baby daddy. Now she's in the single mothers club. Now she has to raise a kid without a father. It's a girl without a father. And you know how difficult that's going to be. How are you going to explain to that child that there is no daddy? Well, I conceived you from a sperm donor. The child going to say, well, I don't have a father. Well, she doesn't care because it's all about Eboni. See, Eboni has to prove to everybody, I can do it all by myself. I'm a strong, independent woman. We'll see when that girl start growing up. When she start getting out of hand, she gonna say, I got cousins, uncles, I got people in the business world. No, that ain't how it works. Every child needs to know their parents. What she gonna do? Look up the sperm donor directory? No, that's not gonna work. Eboni K. Williams has shown you what happens to a woman who doesn't make right decisions when it comes to a man. Just like Kevin Samuel said about Eboni K. Williams, and he also said it about Vivica Fox. Let me tell you something. At their youth, when those young women was 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, man, they could have basically had just about any man that they wanted. But what they wanted to do, they wanted to run the streets. They wanted to play, I can do everything I want to when I'm 20 and 30. But somebody gonna come by and scoop me up when I'm 40. No, the wall has hit. And a rich man would rather have him a young girl than a girl like you, Eboni, who is non-compliant. And you are very non-compliant. Anybody can see it while watching TV, while you're giving an interview, or while you're interviewing someone else, that you're not the type of woman a man would like to spend the rest of his life with. I could just see you all day just complaining about shit that don't make no sense. Well, Eboni, you got your baby. Now you're part of the Single Mothers Club, a club that you never thought you would be part of, but you wanted that baby to fulfill your life. Now you got it. So don't come around here complaining about men. You had your baby by the man you wanted, that damn sperm donor. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.